Hi, Deb here from Bridging Peoples. Look, I wanted to make this little video for you today to share something that's, well, it's actually really been bugging me. It's this idea of, in our industry, of soft skills. Whenever people talk about soft skills to me, it drives me absolutely nuts. And here's why. If we think about development, of how it works, what we're talking about is change for people's lives, in their communities, in their context. But when we start this artificial separation between hard skills and soft skills, we're also creating an artificial separation between the skills of your work, whether it's agriculture or health or education or whatever else it is, from the context in which you're operating. And to me, that's just crazy. I mean, life doesn't work that way, and certainly change doesn't work that way, and our industry doesn't work that way. The thing is, the work that we're doing, if we're really honest with ourselves, it's complex. You know, we're operating in a really complex environment. We have to be humble about that. You know, policies and programs, they don't create development. People do that. And while you can help, while you can do great technical work, it's ultimately community members that actually create that change. So when you start, again, separating hard skills from soft skills and buying into this weird hierarchy that hard skills are somehow better and more professional, and you just you tack on soft skills at the end, what you're actually doing is minimizing the potential for community members, for people to engage in the work that you're doing. And you're minimizing the chance of getting people in the door to actually find out about your work, find out about your program, and to benefit. Why would you do that? I mean, let's get real here and start talking about where change is really coming from and what development actually is. The thing is, we don't get to choose the context that we're operating in. We don't get to wish that it's something different and simpler and magically make it so. We operate in that context. And the work that we're doing plays out in that context in so many complex ways. So again, I implore you, let's get a bit humble about what we're doing and start embracing all of the tools in the toolbox, because you need it to do the very best work that you can. Now, when I'm talking about soft skills and I'm talking about how important it is, I'm not minimizing hard skills. What I'm trying to say is, let's not fall into this binary. Let's just recognize them all as skills. Because the bottom line is, I'm sure you're very, very good at what you do. But it doesn't matter. There is very little value to it if you're not getting people in the door. So for the love of God, let's stop talking about hard and soft skills. You know, every time I hear that term, it makes me think of people going off and buying hippie vans and linking arms and singing Kumbaya, and it's nothing to do with that. It's about putting your work in context and giving it the very best chance you can for people to find out about it, for people to buy into it, and for people to get involved. And so for me, if you love your work, do it as well as you possibly can, and include all of those community engagement skills that partly you already have and that you can also learn to get people involved. And again, I implore you, for the love of God, let's start getting humble about what work we're doing and recognize the importance of putting that work into context. All right. I feel better now. So thank you for listening, and thank you for listening to this rant, and I hope that this was of some help to you. I hope that you found it interesting, and have a great day.